Forums, this is Naeem. Some of you may know me from regionals, or I went to EV Games this past Saturday, and I know some of you personally. So I have a game situation I'd like to show you guys that I think would be beneficial for you all. And two of the main, I guess you could say, like, factors that I used to victory were, one is taking advantage of your opponent's misplays to the maximum, and the other one is kind of abusing game mechanics a little bit, like unconventionally. So let me show you what happened. So here's the situation. I have a face down called the Haunted. Okay, he has a Bryanak, 2 cards in hand, and 2 back rows. Okay. So what do I know? I know that this is a bottomless trap hole because he spaced, not like mystical space station, like he spaced out. He attacked one of my Tengus and he tried to bottomless the next one, to go for game. And then he realized that he couldn't. So what ended up happening was he killed the last Tengu. And then, this is face down still, like I said. And so I know this is a torrential tribute because he dualitied for it. So, oh, and I apologize. The graveyards are what I remember there being. This is what I remember being in the graveyards. So, there should be a pot of duality in there, but there's not. Also, I know this is a Gores, because he returned it with Bryanak. And so, yeah, situation is this. It's the beginning of my turn. I haven't drawn yet. I'll show you what I drew. I have to win the game this turn. He's at 2,400 life points, and I am at, like, dangerously low. He's been, like, Bryanacking the shit out of me. So, I'm not really in a position to win, as you can see. But I don't scoop because I don't scoop when I'm playtesting. Like, casual dueling network is different, but when I'm playtesting, I don't scoop. So my draw was a Pot of Avarice. Okay, and here's what I Pot of Avarice and why. I Pot of Avarice 2 Debris Dragon, because I wanted to get back Raikou and Orient. So that's why these 2 are there. I shuffled back in 2 Tengus, not 3, because I have the face down call, and I wanted to play it. So there's the 2 Tengus, and I Avarice back. Like, this late in the game, it's, like, crucial what you Avarice. And I Avarice back, what was the last one? Lone Fire Blossom. Because I wanted to, ideally, I wanted to draw Lone Fire, because I would call the Haunted back Tengu. He wouldn't bottomless it. I'd go Lone Fire priority into Lone Fire priority into Spore, make a Catastor out of Tengu Spore. He would then bottomless the Catastor. I would then get another Tengu. I'd remove a Lone Fire from play to special back Spore. And then I'd make Scrap Dragon priority to destroy the Call of the Haunted, to destroy the Bryanak, and then he'd Torrential. So I would get rid of his field. That was the ideal situation. What ended up happening was actually a lot better for me. So I Avariced these back. I didn't draw them, so it doesn't really matter. And my 2 draws were Monster Reborn and Book of Moon. So, Avarice goes to grave. So here's my graveyard. Pot of Avarice, Scrap Dragon, Reborn Tengu, Tour Guide, Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Limit Reverse, Raikou, Caius. People are you might wonder, like, why didn't you Avarice back the Tour Guides? The reason is because the Tour Guide would really do me no good. I'd make a Leviathan, and then he'd just bottomless it. And then I could add something to my hand, but that wouldn't do me any good because this is like my last turn to live. So here's what I did. I activated. Also, it's funny because Billy Break does these, like, and he tells you to, like, pause the video if you can figure it out. So I guess I'll give you a chance to do that now if you want. Like, pause the video and figure out how to beat him with these 3 cards. So just pause it if you'd like. Anyways, so I Monster Reborned my Reborn Tengu. Okay. Monster Reborn Tengu. This is still face down, and this is now gone. This is now gone. And so I have a Reborn Tengu, a face down Call of the Haunted, and a Book of Moon. So my play was activate Book of Moon on Bryanak, and then I chained Call of the Haunted to get back Scrap Dragon. Okay? And so now you're saying, well, why would you get back Scrap Dragon when he has Bottomless and Torrential? Well, I will show you. So, Call of the Haunted resolves, getting back Scrap Dragon, and then, so now, in order to activate a trap card or spell card that responds to a summon, the summon must be Chain Link 1. The summon must be the last thing that happened. So he can't, like, because the chain right now is Chain Link 2 and 1. Okay? So when Call of the Hunter brings out my Scrap Dragon, okay, which is obviously in the middle of these resolving, right? So Call of the Hunter resolves. Okay? So my opponent can't just, like, stick a Bottomless in there, you know? Because you cannot interrupt a chain. So Call of the Hunter goes off, getting me Scrap Dragon, which he cannot respond to. And then Book of Moon goes off, booking his Bryanak. So Bryanak goes face down. And these 2 are here, and he can't activate either of them. So this is now my field. So now I activate Scrap Dragon's effect, popping Reborn Tengu to pop Torrential. So Torrential goes to grave. Also, I noticed he has double Valar in grave, which is really good for this play because essentially nothing can stop it. So now it gets me another Reborn Tengu. Oh, they're over here. Gets me another Reborn Tengu. He bottomlesses the Reborn Tengu. And bottomlesses it. And then I get another Reborn Tengu. And then my Tengu attacks over the Bryanak. And my Scrap Dragon attacks directly for game. So, and obviously Gore's does nothing over there. Look at him, all sad and OTK stopping. So yeah, one big thing here is to realize that if you activate a Call or a Limit Reverse as Chain Link 2 or higher, your opponent will not be able to Bottomless or Torrential the monster that comes out. And another thing is to think your plays through. He was really confident. Well, I mean, it's hard not to be confident when you have, like, Bryanak, Torrential, Bottomless, Gores in hand. But I think he was a little relaxed when he tried to Bottomless my Tengu after he attacked it on his turn. Because then I knew he had Bottomless. And then at that point, like, once I knew he had Bottomless, like, it changed my entire play. So, yeah, don't misplay. It sounds like a stupid thing to say, but, like, just try to, like, think your plays through as much as possible. And then, Call of Hunt is a good card. Shouldn't go to 2. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna be doing a video later on popular rulings that people don't know. So yeah, I won the game. Yay.